U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. On target to downs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Juju Brents with a stop. Here he is on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Running it with David Montgomery. He cuts it to the right sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. They've got a man in motion. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that 6th sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They're throwing it. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
This will be caught by Watkins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Herbert now off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. A handoff for Williams, running left. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. It's taken in by Lamb. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on first down. You know what it kind of feels like? It kind of feels like making pars on the golf course on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Brought in by Ayuk. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And they take him down right along the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings hoping to grow their lead before halftime. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Vikings grow. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, here's Herbert. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
2nd and 10 now. Looking screen, but they intercept it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Throwing on first is Herbert. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Taylor Tigers. Set. Find that.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Straight ahead with Williams. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
21.
On third down, here's Williams. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running on second with Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be Vikings football.
There you go.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They go with Williams on the counter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst of quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Running right, it's Williams. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pearsall there to grab it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now from the gun. He's on the move. He takes it himself. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They send a man in motion. Stafford now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First throw for the backup now. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throw on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing a fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it sets up second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Paulson and Devo's got it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up. Man in motion here. Back to the air, Herbert. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Here's Montgomery. And they bring him down around the 34. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Kate, you want to know how crazy your partner is next to you? I would love to take a fan right out of these stands and put them there on that play, just so they could feel what a 5-yard run feels like. Because it may not look like anything on the stat sheet, but I promise you if the average person felt the pain of what a 5-yard gain was, they'd have a whole new perspective.
Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Browns hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 3rd and just 2 to go. Option play. Here's Montgomery. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to keep credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's a win for the Vikings. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing that next win. Made things a lot